Morning guys, we are at our next camp, which is about 10 minutes north of Cooktown. Beautiful spot here. It's called Cooktown Campout. So it is on HIP camps, but as well as being registered with HIP camps, they're also registered as a council tourist park sort of thing. So you can book directly through them. You don't have to go through HIP camps if you don't want to. You can give them a call directly, and then you save a little bit because you don't pay the HIP camp charge. They do have their own insurances as well, so you don't need to go through HIP camp. But yeah, beautiful spot. It's 60 acres here. They've just pushed in sites. I'll give you a quick look. So they've pushed in campsites. They're really big, spread out campsites. There's 20 sites here, and they're all very similar to this, where they're, yeah, I mean, there's another camp through there, can't see them. There's another camp through there, can't see them. So yeah, very secluded campsites. Very peaceful, very quiet. You wouldn't know anyone else is here, even though there's other campers. So yeah, kids absolutely love it here. They do have a lot of animals, so they've got like a petting zoo thing at 5 o'clock every afternoon. It's a gold coin donation, but you head up there, chuck your gold coin in, and they have so many animals for the kids and stuff to feed, basically. Yeah, you get to bottle feed calves, lambs, goats, feed the pigs. They have puppies at the moment, which is, yeah, an added bonus. They wouldn't always have puppies, but certainly they do it as a petting zoo, so they have access to potty calves and stuff that they get at certain times, and they try and time it around school holidays and things, so there's always plenty for the kids to feed. So yeah, Joey and Ash here are really, really lovely people as well, and they, yeah, just really easy to talk to. And having a quick talk to Joey yesterday, they've been campers, they've done travelling, they know what they like. They don't want to have people on top of each other. They want you to feel like you've got your own little private bush camp, even though you're not far from town. And eventually there is plans to put amenities in here too. So yeah, they're going to look at putting a toilet and shower block in eventually. At the moment, it's only offered to fully self-sufficient campers, so people with their own toilets and showers, basically. But yeah, happy for you to have fires. There is a fire pit at every campsite. Yeah, you can see how big this campsite is. Nice and shaded because of the trees. I've done a few loads of washing already today. Got the Starlink out because the kids have done their homeschooling this morning, and they're about to do their weekly Zoom call with their distance education teacher. So they're about to do that. And I think once we get all that out of the way, we're going to duck into Cooktown. Haven't actually seen Cooktown yet, so where we come from at Bloomfield yesterday, you turn left just before Cooktown and you sort of come scout around the edge of it and then start heading back towards Laura. So haven't actually been into Cooktown yet, but we've got a couple of packages to go and pick up from the post office. So we'll go and do that. And yeah, like I say, I haven't seen Cooktown yet, but from what we've seen and what we've read, there's a nice sort of water park, free splash park thing on the Esplanade, like a lot of these Queensland towns. So yeah, just loving Queensland. They've really got it together for visitors and tourism and stuff, and all these free water parks and stuff are just amazing. So kids are having a play, having the break between schoolwork and their Zoom call. How was schooling this morning, kids?
Good.
Good. Didn't have any dramas, no tears today? Yeah.
There's a big spider.
There was a big spider, Cal. You doing your schoolwork?
Yeah, mapping out our next couple of weeks, working out where we're going.
Oh, might have been getting ready for the Zoom call.
Oh, we do have that coming up. That's at 11:30. So
Oh, it's 11:30, is it?
yeah.
So it was 11. Well, I've got time for a coffee then before.
Yes, you do.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as I was saying, we're going to head into Cooktown after the Zoom call.
Yep.
Pick up some stuff from the post office and, yeah, get the kids in the water, hopefully, at the splash park.
Splash park, and head up to the lookout as well. And have a look at the lookout.
If they don't kill each other first.
Yeah. There we go.
Cool. We'll get into that. See yous.
See ya.
Righto guys, so what we do is grab a handful, just throw it over the fence door, and they just go wild.
That's it.
Little bubbles down the end.
He's doing it.
That's not your letter. Look at Mom's baby.
Oh, look at them. She's a pretty protective mum, isn't she? She a good mum?
Look at Mom's babies.
Hello.
Yeah, I think we're going to get a bottle. Do you want to feed one of the cows? I'm getting the bottle.
Hey, you should stop
I think you hold it.
Hold the handle, that's it.
That's
Something
it.
like that.
Now you got it.
That's all I got left. Big guns. Yeah, over here. Hey, I got Sarah.
Do it again. Hold the bucket in.
Oh, that white one. I got 9.
Go a bit closer.
I've only told you 10. It's empty. Oh.
Bit more. Hold it in. Lamb. Lamb.
So you've been busy over there? Yeah. Yeah, trying to do as much as I can, mate.
Oh.
Whenever I got a spare
No, stop it. They run away. You're the playful cop. You're the playful cop. Come back. Mine's the one that just wants to run away. Hey. Stop it.
What have you got, Callie? There's a puppy.
He's coming to run away. Dad.
Yeah.
I have power too.
Kids.
Yes.
He's got more hair than you, that one.
Someone posted up on the
You're so cute. You know that, right?
salty sitting in the
He likes it. You want to know more? And I like to put him out. Oh, he's so bright.
Alright, well we are leaving Cooktown Campout.
How was that, kids?
Bye.
You guys loved it, didn't you?
Yeah.
What did, yeah, lots of animal feeding. Would definitely recommend it. Found it on Hip Camp. I was recommended it through Facebook as well, but they are Hip Camp, $25 a night. And
Awesome spot.
awesome
Really,
spot.
really lovely people.
Own secluded little campsites. There's a dam that you can swim at, 10-15 minutes out of Cooktown. So, yeah, really good spot. Loved it.
More really sort of saying when we left that we would have liked to have stayed another night.
Yeah, we should have stayed another night, just cause, but we're not.
We are on a bit of a time frame, so we don't want to be
We don't know what it's going to be like up north.
pushing
how
it
much
to
we
get
want
back
to
to where
stay
we
up
need
there.
to be. So, but yeah, if you didn't have as much as a deadline, and this would be a good spot to sit for a week, and
Oh, definitely.
Cooktown's really nice. So we did go into town yesterday, and we went to check out the splash park that I mentioned before, but it was, it wasn't operational. It was just one of those big splash buckets, and then one or two little kiddie sort of spray sprinkler type things. So, I mean, if you had younger kids, it'd be good. Just, young kids, you wouldn't have to worry about them. They could run around there and not have any depth of any water anywhere. But for what we're used to with splash parks and things, I think we're a bit spoiled.
We are, I think, because I was just like,
we just went there and went, oh, that's the splash park. Oh, okay, sorry.
So we went past that, but we went up to Grassy Hill Lookout, which was really cool up there. It was quite breezy.
Yeah, didn't really film anything up there because it was blowing a gale. Would have blew a dog off a chain. So.
But really awesome, and it had some history up there, so the kids got to learn about Cooktown. So how did Cooktown get its name? Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, we took a few photos up there, so we'll put them in, but didn't sort of do too much. And then went and did one final grocery shop before we get real north, because yeah, I think Cooktown's sort of your last little bit of a township sort of thing before you get.
That's not too expensive. Like you can still get stuff further up, but they're going to be just a little local stores, and it's going to be pretty pricey. So there's an IGA here at Cooktown, so I thought I'll just do the last little bit of shop here.
Yep, just did the necessities, bought some food and bought some toilet tablets and all the general day-to-day stuff. Filled up with fuel, see how long that lasts us. Apparently, where was it? Archer River Roadhouse is $2.80 for diesel at the moment, so we got it for I think $1.90, 99, something like that. So all makes a difference. But yeah, we're just heading back into Cooktown this morning to go and check out the museum before we leave.
Yeah, it's been really recommended over Facebook, and the people here at where we stay at camp said it's awesome. It's really good for the kids. So we're pretty excited to go check that out. So the kids are liking museums at the moment. So
so we'll go and check that out. Everyone says it's a must see, so I'm sure it'll be awesome. And then once we have a quick look there, we're heading through to Laura via the Battle Camp Road. So you can take the bit of the highway, which apparently is all obviously dirt in sections and graded and tar in some sections. I think more and more of it's becoming tarred as time goes on, but we're going to do the Battle Camp Road, which is just sort of driving through a bit of a nice scenic drive. I think there's two or three water crossings. So we'll go and get the caravan's feet wet for the first time for this trip, really, and see how we go towing through there and give us a little bit of a taste of what's to come. Apparently the PDR's in pretty bad shape, so especially around Bramwell and stuff, it's really corrugated and big washouts and stuff, so I think that'll be pretty slow going. But anyway, that's what we're here for, so let's go and check it out.
It's good.
So what have you just found, Mackenzie? Riley, what have you just found?
The golden key.
So you guys, we got at the Cooktown Museum, and you guys have got your little quizzes to do, haven't you? And you like them,
This key opened the museum on the 22nd of April 1970.
Who by?
Queen Elizabeth II. The markings on these sticks are not a message.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just in love with this building. It's 3 stories, you can't go up to the 3rd story, and there's also an attic I can see up there. Every room up there's got its own little window. It was originally completed in 1889 as the St Mary's Convent of Mercy boarding school. It cost £4,300, which was over the original £3,000 quote basically, and it was the most expensive erection in Cooktown at its time. So 1942, the empty convent was used by Americans for a naval radio unit. After World War II it was returned. 1969, the Roman Catholic Bishop of Cairns, Bishop Torpey, advised for the purchase and removal of the dilapidated former St Mary's Convent. There was obviously a big uproar about it, and eventually it was given to the museum if they could raise the funds to look after it and bring it back into a state of usability, I guess. So that's the original.
We're moving on today.
It's changed over the years, cyclone damage. And then this is the beautiful house it is today.
Bring down all the lights, let me hold you close. I'm full of loose ends, will you be my rope? Waited my whole life, and now I know. My love won't budge. My love won't fade after the preview. We only get one life. I won't live mine without you. Come on, stormy. I'll stay solid when you're distant. I'll keep falling. My love will follow through. There's always a chant and a beating heart. I'll give you my best. I think that's a start.
So we are feeling officially like we're in Cape York now. We've done plenty of dirt road today, plenty of corrugations. Yeah, so we left Cooktown. We went and did check out the museum, as you would have saw. It was really great, loved it. Probably my favourite museum to date, mainly just for the variety. So there was obviously the history of Captain Cook and the landing and the when you're on the ship aground and all that information, and there's some artifacts from the ship and just really cool stuff there. There's also a lot of just general Australian history, which the kids loved, which now we want to try and find some good old school movies, like we're sort of thinking like Rabbit Proof Fence, Web, The Never Never, that sort of thing. If you've got any recommendations for old school movies that just are kid friendly mainly, but then also show how they lived 100 years ago, 60 years ago, 70 years ago, whatever. So the kids were amazed with all the old relics and stuff, and so we really want to see if we can find a movie just to teach them a little bit more about how you used to live. So we left there, we came up through Battle Camp Road, so that goes up through the national park. You can backtrack and go back to pretty much Lakeland, and then come up the PDR all the way, or the highway. But we went through the national park. It was a nice drive, a couple of river crossings. So anyway, we've come to a fair way up the PDR. It is a mix of dirt, tar, corrugations, all that sort of stuff. But we've just got to a free camp. We're about 100 k's from Cowan on the PDR. It's just off the side of the road, and this is it. Here by ourselves. Not that much past, probably about 4 or 5 k's, maybe a little bit more than that from the Bramwell Roadhouse. But yeah, for a free camp, pretty impressed. Not a bad spot just to throw the chair out. So it's getting fairly late. Sun's about to duck behind the hill there now, so we're not even going to bother disconnecting. We've just run the van up on a couple of blocks of wood there to level it, and we'll be right to get going again tomorrow. But ended up getting bad luck and getting stuck behind a water truck twice on roadworks, so got the red mud as well as the red dirt. Hey! What's wrong with you?
Oh, plants have upended everywhere in the sink.
Oh mate, that's not the only thing that went wrong today, but it's our first little stint on corrugations and dirt roads.
I just cleaned up the red dust off.
Yeah, had a bit of what on the dirt there, on the floor.
Under the bin was all red dust.
Yeah, a little bit coming around the door. The door wasn't sealed or wasn't shut properly, so I don't know whether that's coming open by itself or wasn't shut quite tight enough. But when your door shuts like that, then you've got to lock it that way, and it pulls the door seal or the dust seal in tight. So I'll be trying that tomorrow and see if it might need a bit of adjustment. How did we go? We've got the microwave door keeps coming open.
Was wide open.
So that was twice that happened. So yeah, we might have to look at what's happening with that. I wonder whether that, if we take that turntable out, whether that's pushing on the door at all, and try that. Other than that, the bathroom door come off the rollers, so we've sorted that.
Lost a few things off the fridge.
We did lose a few things off the fridge, so yeah, we're learning. One of the magnets broke. The TV where we normally keep it jammed in the lounge there was bouncing around, so anyway, that's all I'm going to bother filming in there because the kids are
car all day, so they're full of energy.
Anyway, so we're going to cook some dinner, get on the road again in the morning, and head towards Cowan, up past Cowan. Don't know how far we'll get tomorrow. Maybe Archer River Roadhouse, or depends on how big a day we want to have, I suppose. But yeah, if you're coming up this way, this was just it's all, most of these are listed on wiki camps. So if you jump on wiki camps and go on the PDR, it'll show you all the free camps. Some are accurate, some aren't. But yeah, pretty happy with where we are. Nice and quiet. The kids can make a hell of a racket, which you can tell they're already going to do. So I'm going to get them outside, run them around, try and wear some energy out of them from sitting in the car all day, and hopefully we might get a bit of sleep. We'll catch you guys in the morning.
Waiting for the sunshine. Waiting for the sunshine. Ooh, waiting for the sunshine. Waiting for the sunshine. Ooh, waiting for the sunshine. Waiting for the sunshine. Ooh.
Not a bad view for a free camp. Nice and quiet here last night. Still the only ones here, nobody came in last night. The kids asked if they could put the yabby trap in yesterday, so don't know how we'll go, but
Just for fun.
can't hurt to try, can it?
You have a bucket we can put it in?
Do you want me to pull it in, or can you reckon you can pull it in really quick?
Okay, let's put it in real quick.
That's a good job.
Oh, look at stuff.
What's in there?
Oh, oh, holy. No.
What is in there?
It's those things we saw at the museum.
Show me.
They're bugs. It's the water beetles. Yeah, water beetles.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to catch water beetles.
Absolutely full of
Water beetles?
some sort of water beetle.
Yeah. Oh! Oh, that got away, yeah.
Well, there you go. They liked our meat.
Oh, we also catch the fish over there.
Well, I don't think there's any yabbies or shrimps in there, but
Do you think
plenty of those.
That's hilarious.
Do you think you can use bait as that?
Better throw them back, eh?
Sure.
So we left this morning. Only been on the road for maybe 10-20 minutes. It is pretty corrugated, so I think Dean's just going to drop some more air out of the tyres in the car. See if that helps a little bit. We're really happy with how the van's towing though. You don't even feel it bouncing around or anything. We've locked the van this time, so I'm just going to unlock it and see how we're going in here. So, still getting dust. Oh, no dust now. That's moved, which it moved yesterday too, and I was hoping that by putting that underneath it wasn't going to do it, but it still bounced it, so we might have to try and fix up where that can go. Oh dear, what have we broken or lost here? Dan's put them in the door and they've come out, and I think those screws might be out of the door, so luckily we stopped. All my towels are off, but that's okay. Oops, and I forgot the toilet paper. Oop, and we've lost our toothpaste holder, so we'll have to look at that. Otherwise, the microwave fixed. He fixed the microwave, so that worked. So I'll go and let him know what he can do about this door.
Camp tonight. We're liking our dams. Free camp dams. Hey. You like it? Someone's left us some firewood.
Another good camp.
Water's nice and green.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to keep the kids out. I don't know.
Bring down all the lights, let me hold you close. I'm full of loose ends, will you be my rope? Waited my whole life, and now I know. My love won't budge. My love won't fade after the preview. We only get one life. I won't live mine without you. Stormy, I'll stay solid when you're distant. I'll keep falling. My love will follow through.
We are currently on the track into the start of the old Teletrack, the OTT. So we put a message out on Facebook for anyone that was in the campground that wanted to do it but didn't want to do it by themselves. And we've got Ben and Kiralee took us up on the offer, so they're tagging along behind us in a well set up 79 coil rear end and lockers. So he'll probably show me up, I'd say, but should be a good bit of fun.